I think about all the different people that have influenced me, and one is a guy from when I used to work at the Disney organization. His name is Marty Sklar. He's known as an Imagineer. The guys that use their imagination plus they're engineers at heart. And they tell stories with technology, and the unique thing about Marty is that he had a 54-year career at the Walt Disney Company, and he worked directly with Walt for a number of years, and he was a ghostwriter, he was a show producer, brilliant guy. And he and I and my wife were having lunch in Old Town Sacramento a few years ago and chatting about all the things that he learned from Walt, which then he imparted to Pam and me. And he said, I'll always remember when we worked with Walt, we never went in with the idea or the mindset of, no, we can't do that because that would set Walt off on a tirade. We always would go in and say, yeah, we can do that if. And I think that has set the tone for me and my career, and I learned this indirectly, even when I didn't know those specific words when I was at the Disney Company, is if you go in with the mindset of yes, if, versus no, because, the avenues that open up to you, the doors that open up to you are tremendous. And this guy, Marty Sklar, who's now in his early 80s, still does this. And he shared one more example with my wife and me. He said, I was recently working with some Imagineers and they were given 300 drones. What do you do with 300 drones? And then he went off on this whole description about how they turn them into the next version of what fireworks will be. So instead of having the noise and the pollution from fireworks, we have these really cool drones flying around that form all kinds of beautiful flowers or doves in the air. Again, it's that yes if versus no because mindset that I think is embodied in this guy Marty Sklar and Walt Disney.